Folks in attendance today, we see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's May. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Offense to the line, trips left, here comes 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tua out of the pistol. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, here's Tua. Taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Dumps it off to Achane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second lead carry for Devon Achane. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
There's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's May. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Henderson here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
That one complete to Diggs. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's May to the air. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's May on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
It's his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Achane gets this on the draw. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Dolphins, first down. 44. First down, Jack.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He was descending upon quickly and drops after a 2nd-yard gain. Christian Barmore with the play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
3rd down run from Achane. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now to it a throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Tua off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before the end of the day. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
The give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The tight end going in motion right. Here's 2nd and 11. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. May. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes back to us.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Tua now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running Running with H.A. out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Now Tagovailoa on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
26-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Catch made over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. With an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. Cade York now on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. York knocks it through, and that will add to their score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And on first down, only gets about a yard here with the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Taken in by Williams outright. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for May. Escapes out to the left. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. May on first and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Offense holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, oh yeah, 20 yards.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
This one is up and good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. It's over the middle, cut by Diggs. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a New England first down.
And a Patriot first down.
On the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. It's taken in by Williams. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
He's money in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Option give to Henderson. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and watch this tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
And out a throw on 3rd. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
First down, here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets up past the 20. Ripping off yards past the 40. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Here's a give for Wright. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his back, Achane. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now a run with Wright. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down is coming.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They go play action with Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On the move, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
York takes on that extra point. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Back to the air. It's May. Finds the in route complete. Touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, May. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short pass brought in. Big man showing up the yards. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, They really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The extra point is up, and it is good. So we're through 3 here, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10. They're on 28 yards.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Maine looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Get him, get him. All right, go, go, go. Ready. Ready.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump. And that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Cade York.
Cade York now on for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. York knocks it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
And the Patriot first down.
First down throw for May. Hits his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
May on first and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock. And now, a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready, two, stay. Go up. Ready. He's right. Ready.
Tagovailoa now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. Down the left sideline he goes. He'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Defense on blitz here, May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he has the New England touchdown! The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That's up and through for the point after. And the Patriots still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Hand up, running left, right. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
29-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 29. Waller with the catch. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins nearing their first win of the season. First and 10 from the 41.
They're right here.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Looking to throw back now. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Now that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 from the 41. They're going to pass it here. He'll drop this down to A-Chain. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ends that drive. Robert Spillane has it. Now after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully he's just shaken up. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Motioning Williams left. They trying to get here on second. Try and push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going to put the body on the line for his team. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division